Another massive setback for Putin as Russian army flees occupied city. Ukraine's counteroffensive continues to take control of key cities in the east of the country. Ukraine has captured at least 3,000 square kilometers of occupied territory, and there are reports that Russian forces are continuing to abandon positions. Russian forces have abandoned the city of Kreminna according to officials. It is a significant breakthrough, located just 15.5 miles from key battlefield Severodonetsk. The capture of Severodonetsk in June followed a Russian offensive lasting more than 1 month, leaving much of the city in ruins. The strategically important landmark and the neighboring city of Lysychansk were the last Ukrainian holdouts before Vladimir Putin's capture of Luhansk. Luhansk Governor Serhiy Haidai said on Telegram the large-scale deoccupation of Luhansk region will begin from Kreminna and Svatovo. The Russians have already begun to move equipment closer to these cities. The main impact will be there. Today, Kreminna is completely empty. The Russian army has left the city. The Ukrainian flag raised by the partisans flies there. Kreminna is situated 15.5 miles northwest of Severodonetsk, 25 kilometers. If the reports are accurate, it would mean that Ukraine now controls territory inside of Luhansk Oblast, which, before a stunning Ukrainian counteroffensive, was completely controlled by Russian forces. Over the last 24 hours, a video shared several times on social media was said to be filmed near Kreminna. It shows Ukrainian special forces attacking a Russian vehicle. Express.co.uk could not verify the location of the video. Kreminna is located on the same side of the Seversky Donets River, just 15 miles from Severodonetsk, which was captured by Russian forces on June 25. Capturing Kreminna would give Ukraine a foothold across the river, something which proved extremely difficult for Russian forces who were repeatedly shelled during attempted crossings. Earlier today, Mr. Haidai said on Telegram that the liberation of Luhansk would begin with Kreminna and Svatovo. Svatovo is further to the north in Luhansk and well east of the Oskil River, where the Russian forces claimed they would regroup. He said the large-scale deoccupation of Luhansk region will begin from Kreminna and Svatovo. The Russians have already begun to move equipment closer to these cities. Earlier today, Mr. Haidai said on Telegram that the liberation of Luhansk would begin with Kreminna and Svatovo. Svatovo is further to the north in Luhansk and well east of the Oskil River, where the Russian forces claimed they would regroup. He said the large-scale deoccupation of Luhansk region will begin from Kreminna and Svatovo. The Russians have already begun to move equipment closer to these cities. Kreminna is completely empty. The Russian army has left the city. The Ukrainian flag raised by the partisans flies there. He has also said every centimeter of Luhansk would be reclaimed. The GUR warned all war criminals will be exposed and prosecuted for crimes against the civilian population of Ukraine. Ukrainian officials are confident after last week's gains that a victory is in sight for their military, after a litany of Russian failures. Hanna Maliar, Ukraine's deputy defense minister, said on Tuesday that the aim is to liberate the Kharkiv region and beyond all the territories occupied by the Russian Federation. However, Kyiv has cautioned that it needs the necessary firepower to drive the enemy out and, hopefully, bring the conflict to a close. In a video address on Monday evening, Volodymyr Zelensky, the Ukrainian president, called on Western nations to speed up deliveries of weapons to defeat Russian terror.